Well, it's rather difficult. I mean, I have a white stick and I'm now registered blind. And I can walk about, I could get about without it, but it's there as a warning sign to other people that I'm visually impaired. And not a lot of people, not everybody takes notice of it. Some people will walk into you, etc., etc. I mean, lighting's very important, particularly in a building. If there's a sudden change from a brightly lit area into a more dimly lit area, it's like going from day to night. For me, it takes me a little while to adjust to the darker area. There are warnings, for example, in a lot of places, if you're going down some steps, there's like a horizontal stripes in the top step, so you know it's a step. If you're going down a ramp, usually it's a tactile surface. If I go to hospital or doctors, for example, they'll tend to want to link up with you. And I can follow somebody better than them be walking alongside me, and I have to try and explain to them. And it doesn't matter what time you go, really, does it? Only thing is, I don't like going, particularly this time of the year, to an evening appointment, for example. I'd point out to them that I needed a daylight appointment. They're quite good, actually. Recently, in our own health centre in Cross Hills, they've put a screen up now, and a buzzer goes, and you to see whether your name's on that screen and which consulting room you have to go into. Now, I can't see it, so I usually tell the receptionist when I go in, and I'll ask where the particular doctor. There's quite a number of doors, you know, they can come out of any door, literally. Where's Dr. Woodham coming out? And they'll point out to me, and they'll also let her know she'll pop out when it's my turn, rather than coming up on this screen, which, you know, I can't see. Other things that I'd like to see improved, whilst drop crossings are obviously ideal, and with the interactive surface, very good, because you tend to see with your feet, if you can understand me, particularly when you're walking. That's quite good, but there are downsides in that vehicles will park across them, or they'll use them as a place to mount the curb, and then in turn they're obstructing the curb. So I'd like to see more improvement in civil parking enforcement, for example. I have a computer which has on special software anyway that talks to me, and also can magnify, you know, whatever's coming over as a message, for example, email, all this sort of thing. It'll tell me what it's from and read it out to me. So, you know, that's quite a good thing. And I have been trained to a certain extent by the local blind association. They have an excellent IT tutor who, it's virtually free, actually, is the tuition from this man. And if I have a problem, I'll go in and see Anthony, they call him, and he'll usually sort things out. Or sometimes if something's gone amiss, I can ring him up, and again he'll tell me what's what. Because I can't see to use an ATM, if I want any money, I have to go into the bank, use my debit card, and have what they call a signature card. I don't have a number. I don't have a keying in number. And I'm okay in my local branch, but if I go into Keighley or Skipton and two adjacent towns, if I go in there, they want me to sign on a blank piece of paper. I keep arguing with us. You sign what I call your receipt. You sign it before they give you any money. And I go, well, yeah, why do you want me to sign? Oh, well, you know, I want to make sure it's you, but I've already going to sign on receipt eventually. And I've stuck out with my time until they brought manager out and gone round it. But they don't just seem to be 100% aware. Sometimes I've told them, I'll say it's a signature card. Can you put your PIN number in? Even though I've told them that it's a signature card. That's obviously lack of training, I think, within the system.
Well, I find cash point machines, because each bank will have a different set of words on the cash point machine. I cannot use them because I can't read the instructions what to do. So I cannot ever go to a cash point machine. I've tried once and I lost my card. It's the same in the supermarket. You go and you pay by your cash card, and each supermarket will have a different screen with a different colour, and certain colours are not very good.